Good afternoon, gang. This is Chris. Let's answer the question of the day. The question of the day yesterday was the takeaway sale. Is it still working? Are we still using it? Well, I can tell you what. Yes and yes. Okay. Remember in 23, 24, I was doing this Toyota North America program with their digital retail tool for Lexus store and Toyota store. I've seen takeaway sales happen on the floor at both brands. It works great if it's done properly. Okay. So what does that entail? Okay, well, you need to set the stage. Okay, and you also need to know what vehicle you're gonna do it on. Right? If the dealer has 30 S class sitting on the lot in front of the front door, no takeaway sales on the S classes. Okay, if it's a Ford dealer and they have 30 Mach-E sitting there, no takeaway sales there either. It needs to be a fairly rare vehicle, new or pre-owned. It doesn't really matter. Something that is not readily available. Something that is there is one in stock. There is one in the state. There is one in the city. There is one in the country. Maybe not. That's a little bit, but you get my drift. Okay, so it needs to be a fairly rare vehicle, right? If not, it's not gonna work. Okay, so three ways of doing a takeaway sale. Three that I'm going to give you as an example. There are more, okay? But three easy ones. First, it's the money, it's the payment. I'm going to take the car away because they can't or they don't want to afford that vehicle. Monthly payment, lease, cash, whatever. There's just a blockade, okay? And I'm like, okay, great. You know what, guys? I totally understand. Everybody has their budget, and we all have a little bit of a margin, minus plus, but maybe this one is in the plus side or above the plus, and so maybe we should look at something. I have this one, it's the same model, it's a little bit different of color, and it has most of the options that this one has that you like. So we just go look at it, stand up, start walking. That's a way of doing it. But no matter how you're gonna act on it, basically you have a few seconds to take the attention from this one and bring it to this one, and they have to like this one as much as they like this one. It's bang, 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 bang. Let's go look at it. And if they go, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. So you're telling me you really want this one here? Smart. Okay. So you know what to do. So that's because it's the money. So I want to be very tactful. I want to be very nice. I want to smile, and I don't want to sound like a jerk. Simple, right? It works pretty well. It works pretty well. I used it a few times. I've seen it being used a few times in 23 and 24 when I was on the floor, training on digital retail. I think it's a great tool. I think it's a great tool in your selling little tool belt. Okay, needs practice, of course. And remember, when it comes to the money, no matter how you spin it and approach it, be tactful, be nice, be kind, be mindful. Okay, don't take off your customer and then they'll leave the desk before you do. Okay, so that's one. The second one is more like the protector. I really care about you guys. And so that would be more like, hey, I understand you want to spend the weekend and think about it since you're going to, wherever, blah, 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 on a long weekend, or you're going away for the weekend. Listen, this is what we should do. Okay, I know you really, really love that car. Let's put a deposit on it. Okay, I can do it by credit card, by check, and that car will be here Monday morning when you're ready to make your decision, or you have made your decision, obviously. Bang, we'll finish the paperwork. It's yours. You're on your way. How does that sound? Okay, very easy. See, I feel like I'm working with you. I'm the protector of your future investment. Give me a deposit, and the car will be here when you're ready to go. Okay. Then the third one is more taking the car itself. So not for the payment, or I'm not gonna put it on the side. You just can't have this one. Okay. Uh, but I tell you what, it's the only one I have, You can't make a decision today, or you don't want to make your decision today. I totally understand. Okay. If you come back tomorrow, it's gone, it's gone. But you know what? I'll be more than happy to help you find another one. You saw our inventory. We have plenty of cars in the inventory. I'm not worried about that. So, hey guys, it's totally up to you. All right? Does that work? And then I even I can extend my hand and shake my hand, and say, "Hey, good, I'll get out." Yeah, it's not high, but you get the idea, right? So anyway, this works well. Those are my three main that I can think about at this moment. There are plenty. Please rehearse, right? Don't start to like throw yourself if you're beginning in sales to throw yourself into a takeaway sale. It just doesn't come out that easily. Okay, so practice with a colleague at work or practice in a mirror until at least you have a solid base, and so that when that situation you feel is coming up too much back and forth, and or they had made a commitment, now they're coming back on the commitment, and it's a back and forth, and you're like, it's Saturday, it's jam packed with the phone ringing, people are walking in and just wandering around, and I'm stuck with those people. Bam, take away sale. It may free you up. Worst case scenario, it may free you up. Best case scenario, oh no 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 no, wait, let's do this, and bang, you sold the car. Okay. And it's not always about the sale of the vehicle itself. Sometimes it's another step in the sales process. When I was a floor manager, floor closer, whatever, um, I would come often. We needed the credit app to be filled before we start to like put some number together. Sometimes there are people that push back a lot. I think with the digital retail tool in this day and age, less, but still. And I will come in and say, hey, you know what? I totally understand. If you don't want to take that car home today and you want to think about it, or you want to do the paperwork at home, you can take that pre-application, and then when you're ready, just come on by. If we still have the car, we're good to go, right? Or I will be, hey, it needs to be done now if you want to buy that vehicle or any vehicle, and you can see all those people around us at the desk. That's exactly what they're doing because it's part of the process of buying a vehicle. But if you don't want to do it today, that's fine. Smile. Okay, so that's takeaways. Those are takeaways. I love takeaways. Okay, obviously, again, if it's something right, okay, you have 30 Mustang Mach-E sitting on the lot, it's not gonna work. All right, so that was for the question of today. I thank you all, guys. Please, please, please remember to join. Remember to like, put your comments down there if you have comments, and please go on my YouTube channel, Sales Talk with Chris, and subscribe. All right, if you're in sales, thank you, guys. Happy selling.